Everybody, Eric Monroe again, employee benefit consultant and financial advisor. I thought today would really be a great opportunity based on some of the upcoming tax laws that are changing in regards to retirement plans. And we're going to be comparing a PEP, which is a pooled employer plan, versus a traditional 401k that most people are familiar with and perhaps using now or considering starting a plan. The pooled employer plan is one where you pool the assets and the administration with other retirement plans. You run your own, everything's custom, but in the back, behind the scenes, everything is pooled. All the administration, all the investments, and everything is pooled in order to give everybody better pricing, perhaps better service, and lower fiduciary responsibility. So one of the big differences besides that are the fees, the costs. So I'm a third-party administrator and also a financial advisor, so I work both sides of a retirement plan when I have an opportunity so that I can keep my clients educated not only on the administration but also on the advisory side. So I'm going to be comparing a PEP startup and a PEP plan that's being taken over with $500,000 or more in assets, compared to a traditional 401k that might be from a Vanguard or Fidelity or Voyage on Hancock, somebody like that. But this one is from the American Funds family of funds, typically considered low cost. And we're going to go over the fee structure, and you'll see some of the very big differences. So the third-party administrator fees, or TPA fees, on the PEP plan the first year are $1,000, flat one-time fee. Traditionally, for us to set up the plan, do all the plan design, do all the legal work, and everything to get a plan designed, started, and ready to go is, believe it or not, about $5,500 the first year. The platform fees are where the money is invested. So this would be considered the record-keeping fees, for example. The platform fees on a PEP the first year are $1,250. And if you want to look at a traditional plan, you're looking at $2,450. So this is some of the reasons you're starting to see why some of these smaller and mid-sized companies don't want to commit that kind of money to start up and run a plan. It can be pretty expensive, especially from the startup when you have hardly any money in the plan. Per dollar, it becomes pretty expensive. So if you look at the first year in a PEP platform, a pooled platform, you're looking at about $2,250 for the first year. You're looking at almost $8,000 the first year to run a traditional plan. Very expensive, and again, it's a deterrent. It's not a good thing. So PEP plan certainly lessens the load and the burden on an employer to start a plan. So I think that's an important comparison. And then ongoing, you're looking at $1,250 a year or about $4,250 a year ongoing. Very big difference. The last thing you want to look at as well is the annual asset charge. These are the fees that are being charged in the plan itself, pro rata to all the participants. If you look at the PEP, it's 0.98% a year. And if you look at traditional, it's 0.73. And that keeps the advisor compensation level on both of these plans. It's the same. The reason that this is a little bit more expensive is because, yes, you are offsetting some of these fees, but also you're getting additional fiduciary liability protection that you're not getting in this pricing. So not only are you getting the investment fiduciary liability protection here and here, but you're getting administrative fiduciary protection. So all the day-to-day things that you need to do to run a retirement plan, that's what needs to be looked at and made sure that all of your process and everything is set up properly so that you're not violating any fiduciary rules. And that includes people that are not trustees, but simply admin, processing payroll, processing loan distribution forms, processing deferrals, increases, decreases, onboarding, offboarding. Those are not trustees, but they do create liability for the plan. That is outsourced, that liability is outsourced with it, and it's worth a couple extra basis points. So you can see very big difference in startup costs and benefits in the pooled employer plan. Now I'm going to flip this chart over. The difference is it's no longer a startup, it's a takeover. It's an existing plan. It's got $500,000 or more in assets. Again, 10 or more employees. And you've got traditional, which is again the American funds. Let's say it was there currently, and we're looking to maybe improve upon that. We're looking at PEPs, over $500,000. The PEP program I use, TPA fees, 0. You're still looking at $5,500. a year for traditional. Platform fees, 0. You look at $19.50 a year for the traditional. So the first year, you're not paying anything in these fees for a takeover of $500,000 or more. And again, you're almost $7,500 a year still to run a traditional retirement plan. Ongoing 0, and these fees drop to $42.50 after the first year on a takeover plan with American funds. There's still initial setup charges and things of that nature to start with that plan. The asset-based fee are the same, and the benefits are the same. You're still getting the fiduciary protection in this plan, and you're not getting all of that fiduciary protection in this plan. So I really think this is an opportunity if you are a plan sponsor, if you are a financial executive, if you are in the accounting industry and consulting with clients about retirement plans. This is a great way to take a look at how do you get more for less. And if you'd like, I'm happy to put this next to any retirement plan, startup or existing, and show you what the contrast is and the actual fees for a real life plan. Please just reach out to me, let me know. And again, at least like this video if you do like it. Please like it. Share it with other financial executives, accountants, and anybody that is a trustee in a retirement plan or involved in a retirement plan and want to know what the fees are in the plan and how to improve those. Thank you very much.